Hey guys, it's Jessie and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a super fun one where I'm basically going to be reacting to all the books that I had on my unread TBR as of last year, and I'm basically going to be seeing if I have read them all. So I did a video, it was probably like the second or third video on my channel, I think. Let me just check. Yeah, the third video on my channel is what's on my physical TBR, all the books that I haven't read yet. So I'm going to basically be going through that and seeing how many of them I've read. I think that I've done a lot better than I have. I know there's a bunch on there that I still haven't read yet, but I think a lot of them I have. I hope. Anyway, I'm going to be using my cheeky little Jack and Wilson notepad to make a note of whether I've read them or not, and then we're basically going to be tallying up how many of them I basically have read or not. Obviously, the goal is to not have books on your TBR for more than a year. I mean, I filmed this one, I think I filmed it about 11 months ago, because I think I filmed it before I went away to Thailand, which would have been in about February of last year, the start of March last year, and then I uploaded it a few months later once I was back. But yeah, I'm gonna basically be going through it now and reacting to it, trying to hopefully see that I've read them all. So I'm going to put my headphones on and I'll pop the actual video in the bottom corner of this video so you guys can see. I hope I'll be able to edit this right where it works well, but I mean, who knows, we'll see. But I'm going to listen to it through my headphones so it doesn't like jumble up the audio, but fingers crossed, we'll see. So okay, I really don't think I should be getting ads on my own video, but that's fine. My hair was so short, oh my god, I just can't get over the length of my hair. I feel like it's so much longer now. Anyway, I had those two shelves there as my unread TBR. Looking on them, I read a couple, but not many. Really not many at all, which is so bad. I've still got those two shelves full. There's more books on them now, and I've got books all the way up at uni. So yeah, it's not looking good. I literally pulled this one out today. I have read The Stalemate Equation. That's a good way to start. Then we've got As Good as Dead, which I have read As Good as Dead as well. That was one of my favourite books of last year. Really enjoyed the Good Girls Guide to Murder series. Thought it was really good. I'm excited about reading this one. Again, just in a bit of a slump at the moment. Then we have They Both Die at the End. Again, read Both Die at the End. Still currently reading this. Definitely want to kind of get through it because I'm really liking it so far, but again, in a slump. Then we have My Policeman. I also read My Policeman, but I read it quite a while after this video got up to about here. So I was partway through it forever. I think I finally finished it in August or something. I have two Colleen Hoovers that are on the top shelf. These are the only two physical books of hers I haven't read. First we've got Maybe Someday Here. Read that one, didn't like it. This one. Then we've got Slammed. I really like the colour for this. These are two of her earlier. Slammed was okay. I gave this one 4 stars. I did read that as well. So we are on 6 so far. 6 read, 0 unread. Pretty good. I just say the ones on the bottom shelf are the ones I'm kind of more eager to read once I've really heard recommended. Oh, I'm looking at that shelf. I don't think I've read any of it. So we've got Not Here to Be Liked by Michelle Quach. Haven't read that. 100% sure how to pronounce that. Which is just a little rom-com one. And then You and Me at the End of the World, which I also thought was a cute kind of rom-com cover. It says perfect for fans of Adam Silvera, who wrote They Both Die at the End, and I'm really enjoying that so far. This is where we go downhill, I think. Favourite colours. But yeah, these two are on there. Then we have Where the Crawdads Sing. Haven't read Where the Crawdads Sing. So it's secondhand, but I've heard lots of good things about this. A couple controversial things, but I do want to read this one. Then we have Found. Haven't read Found. To read a thriller book. Then we have the versions of. Not read that either. I really don't think I've read much of this shelf at all. Got All the Bright Places. Nope. One was like on a 5 for £1, I think. Oh, this is bad. Like on a plane, but it was good. Friend Request. Nope, have not read that one yet either. I literally can see them on my shelf up there now. I have not read any of those. Like a girl that's dead that's like requesting to be our friend or something. So I think that's a bit of like a mystery one. Then we've got The Dare. Nope. I was gonna read that for a video, for a TBR video, but it got knocked down by another book. It was like for the shortest books on my TBR. Haven't read Switch either. Yeah, it wasn't quite the shortest book on my TBR, so I didn't get Nine Perfect Strangers, which I've heard. Haven't read that either. It's meant to be a kind of mystery, kind of like unraveling. I do want to read that though, and Big Little Lies. Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine. Nope, that's meant to be good, but have not read it. A lot of awards. Again, I think this is more kind of women's fiction rather than anything else, but I am still excited to read this one. Again, the ones on here I probably won't read very soon. You're right about that. I will get to it at some point. 5 years from now I actually have heard good things about. Not read that. That also wasn't the book that I thought it was. The book that I thought it was in 5 years, I believe. But yeah, got the wrong book, but oh well, still haven't read it. Then I got this one, which I've had for ages. I think it's, have not read that either, like thriller. Basically every 2 years on her birthday she's murdered and then she wakes up just outside her hometown. I've had this forever. I think I got a decent way through it, but I will actually pick this up again because it sounds quite interesting. Yeah, like I've had this for ages, back from when I used to be into reading, like when I was like 12. Then we have Skin Deep. This is just a kind of romance, and I saw this for £1 and more stone, so I just picked it up. Then we've got One Day in December. I have read it, yes! Read that one, didn't enjoy it though. That. Then we've got Anxious People. I think, no, haven't read that. Recommended it. I think this is just kind of like regular fiction rather than like romance or anything. Then I've got Carry On. I'm gonna unhaul this one because it's a bit controversial, I believe, and I'm not gonna read it. I don't think so. That'll be unhauled soon, but I just need to wait to do the full video. Nightingale. Have read that. Even know what this is about, but this was given. I give this a 4.5, 4 stars. Hardbacks and kind of bigger books. I actually did read Note to Self recently. I got that when I met him, like I went to the book signing. Then I've got Such a Fun Age, which I haven't read that yet, but I do want to. That's meant to be good. Sprayed edges as well. Get it. And then up here I've just got Atomic Habits. Do need to read that, but that's a non-fiction, so I don't think I'll read that soon. Next level, I guess. Okay, so this is gonna be much better, this shelf. And we've got, I have not read that though. Yes, I really liked it, but need to kind of be in the right mindset, I think, to read this one. It's quite a not depressing, but it's like not lovely things to read about, but it's very, very interesting. Then here I've got The Circle. I've read The Circle. That was actually really, really good. Definitely very underrated. The Circle runs like all your internet activity and everything, and like just like a bit kind of way dystopian. It sounded really, really good, and so I picked that one up. Then we've got The Castaways. I'm not really sure what this was. I think basically they wake up. That's one of the oldest books on my TBR, I think. Like since I got back into reading, it's one of the first I bought. Shift, I've never read it. Basically, nope. Haven't read that either. That was on a lot of TBRs. I put that on a lot of TBRs last year and didn't read it. Place and Rumoured to Kill Her or something. That reminded me of A Cruel Summer, I believe it was. Then we have Vicious. Have not read that, but that is going to be coming up in a video in the next, hopefully, couple of months. Potentially. A Court of Thorns and Roses. I've got my own copy now, and I am planning on reading it very soon. But here's the other Christina, but no, I haven't read it. Here's Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating. Have not read that either. Really up my street. Then we've got a couple that I got in the 3 for £5 from the works that I hadn't really heard about. We've got. I did actually read Stuck on You. I did enjoy that. I thought that was definitely very underrated. I haven't read What If though. Aleppo, which I've not read that either. I should don't know what that is. Pending, which actually looks really good. She's like basically pretending to be someone else and going on dates and stuff. So yeah, that sounded good, and I really liked Holly Vaughan's books. I think if I remember rightly, I've read some of hers before. Then we've got 8 Perfect Hours. Have read that. Again, very underrated. Did enjoy that one. That's it. Then we've got The Ex-Hex, which I think will be fun. Not ranking, kind of broken at the bottom, which is so annoying. But basically, like, she curses her ex and then everything starts to go wrong. Then This End is definitely ones I really, really want to read. I still haven't read some of them. I read that for my boyfriend picked what I read, but I wouldn't have read it if it weren't for that video, to be honest. But yeah, that was okay. I've got Daisy Jones and the Six. Have not read that. Really, really need to soon. This is so hyped up on BookTok. Also, The Fine Print is probably the one. I read that. Did enjoy that too. Lauren Asher. I really liked the Dirty Air series. I'm on the 3rd book now, and yeah, really excited to read this. I've heard some really, really good things. And we've got Good Girl Complex. I have not read that. About this one, but I'm a bit scared to read that. It's not meant to be very good. Campus series. I really want to read that, but I can't find it in the UK, so I picked this one up, which is her newer one. But some people didn't like it, but I'm definitely gonna give it a go. I think this might be one that I bring on holiday. It's giving kind of like beach. Didn't bring it on holiday. Didn't read it. Haven't read that yet, but I have read the 2nd book now. Oh, they're kind of still standalone, but I've read the 2nd book now, so there's literally nothing stopping me. In any bookshop. Like, I keep going into Waterstones and like different ones. I ended up having to read it on Kindle Unlimited. In Spanish, Love Deception. Read that, brought it on holiday, didn't enjoy it too much. Needs to Love is Fake Dating type of vibe, so I think I will enjoy this one. And then the last 2, we have the classic 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Still haven't read this one, but I did enjoy that one. That was good. I gave that like a 5 stars. No, 4.75. One last stop I didn't enjoy. So I believe that is all of the books that I had mentioned in that video. So I'm just going to tally up now. It's not looking good. So I had 44 books on my unread TBR then. Now I've got about 80. So to be fair, I thought it was going to be a lot worse now than it was then. But yeah, 44 books on there. Out of them, I have read 16. And I have not read 28. So yeah, that is not good numbers wise. I don't think that is the best. I'm not super happy with that, but also, to be fair, that is better than I was expecting when I was looking at that top shelf especially. That was not good. So yeah, 16 out of 44. What percentage is that? That's 36%. So, I mean, it could be better. It could be worse. It definitely could be worse. Hopefully, I can get all these read this year. That's the goal. I really, really do want to be able to read all of my unread books this year. And I've only bought maybe like 15 so far this year. So not too bad. Not as bad as it was last year. But yeah, unfortunately, I haven't read a lot of these, but a lot of them I did buy in charity shops. I don't buy books in charity shops the way that I used to, where I just pick up anything that I'd heard of. Now it's a lot more targeted to books I think I'll actually read. But overall, 16 is not too bad, better than I expected, but 28 still unread. And I mean, I now have 84 unread, so not the best, but I will redo this video. I think I'm going to film it once I'm back from Bali, so probably will come out towards the end of April, start of May, of all my unread books that I currently have on my TBR. But yeah, overall pretty good, I think. Could be worse, could be better, but could be worse. But yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe, turn on the bell, join a little club, make sure you turn on all notifications and you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. If you want to watch one of my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as a load linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.